Hello, this is MKFan49 and welcome to our world. Today in the arena, we'll be taking a look at the amazing Yamaguchi Arkham Knight 1.0. So here is the front of the package, the side of the package, the back of the package, the other side of the package, the top and the bottom. And I did get this from Tino, but I'll explain later on what's going on. And now let's crack him open. Here is the amazing Yamaguchi Tech 1.0 Red Hood. Now, this is the official figure. The bootleg is much smaller than this. But I will say I'm impressed. You can rotate the head left and right. You can go up and down. He can do the T-pose. He does get a double arm bends. He does, let me see, does he have a bicep? Yes, he does have a bicep rotation. Arms can go out to the side, can do the double arm bend. The hands can rotate. 60, he does get a nice waist joint, which is nice. His legs, let's see, can he do the splits? He can do the splits. He can kick forward that far, back that far. He does have, yes, he does. They did give him a 5 swivel. He does have a double knee bend, which is nice. Ankle rocker, toe pivot. And he does come with a lot of accessories, which I do love about this figure. So, he does come with 2 swords. Two daggers. And he can also switch out the chest plate. So if you don't want him in that version, you can easily go ahead and attach that right there, which is nice. Now, to get him in his Red Hood configuration, sorry, not Red Hood, his Arkham Knight, we're going to start first by removing the chest plate. Go ahead and put the Arkham Knight chest plate in. Let me get this in right. Go ahead and next, you want to come up here to remove the his arm pads. So I'm just trying to get these off. And now we'll get in the new pads. So there's a connector piece right there. So that's to get him into his Arkham Knight form. The next thing you're going to do is you're going to take off the elbow joints. It's a little harder than it seems. There we go. Let me do the same for this one. There we go. Now that I got those out. Just trying to get these. Whew. So I do need to. So it looks like these might be stuck. Hold on. So let's put in the new arm bands for these. I'm just trying to get these installed correctly. That might be a little harder than it looks. Or hold on, I need to do it this way. Let me see. Nope, it's this way. Hold on, give me a second. And let me get the other one in place. Because these are tricky to get in. So far that's in. I got those out. Just trying to get these out correctly so I can. So I might have to use some hot water. So let me cut the camera. So the next step to turn him into Arkham Knight is go ahead and remove these pieces, and that went flying. I'll get that later. Gotta be really careful with these. And then he comes with these blue pieces that are going to go into these grooves to give him his other look. Yeah, they're really have to be really careful with these to get these in correctly. So now those are in. Next, the next step is go ahead and remove. And that was not supposed to be like that at all. Let me take one of the knee guards. All right, so you want to take this, and there's a hole right here. You want to make sure that hole goes into there. Same for this one. Go. So the final steps that I have to do finally, now that you've got all of these in place, the final step will be to remove the head. Do that, and you want to come here and attach the peg so it can go on top of the head. This might be a little more difficult than it looks. To change the head sculpt. So you want to get this in here. Let me do it this way because it's giving me a little bit of trouble. Got it. So there is your Arkham Knight. Articulation is basically the same. So now let's go ahead and swap out the hands because they're a little difficult to get in. And that came loose. Hold on. Give me a second. So let me go ahead and change out the hand. So that was his other hand. Let me get his, what if it's a weapon holding hands in? So this is his weapon holding hand in right here. It comes with two of those. One of them you can either you can put the sword in, or if you don't want the sword in, let me get this back in because that. I know these, the way they did these joints, I'm not a big fan of. Because these are a little bit differently. So let's put the dagger back in. So that's for the dagger. So for that, let me change and give him his other. Let me put his fisted hand in for this instead, which goes on the other way. This is better. His fisted hand. He does come with the 2 open palm hands like that. He comes with 1 pointer finger like this. He does come with, see, for this hand right here, 2 weapon holding hands, and the other pieces to form his other form. But I will say this is a great figure. I still like him. And now it's on for comparison. Give me a second. Let me get this situated. Okay, so first, here he is next to the new event exclusive NYCC/Premium Bandai SH Figure Arts Gogeta CT Toy /Mafex Wolverine. And last but not least, here is Logan, Mafex Logan. Overall, this is a good figure. I thought this was a bootleg, but it is not. Now, I'm actually glad that this is official. It is a little hard to get some of these parts off, so you will need hot water to remove some of the pegs that get stuck. But I gotta give credit. I'm glad that I got this on Temu, and this is a great figure to own. So please like the video, comment down below, share the video, subscribe to the channel if you like the content that I am providing, and click that notification bell to be notified when I upload new videos and shorts. For any shorts and videos you may have missed, this is MKFan49 signing out.